creepy creatures of Halloween, legends and lore. Welcome to Halloween history. Ready, set, boo? Let's run with some spooky infotainment. The origins of Halloween creatures. Halloween is famous for creepy creatures, but where did these monsters come from? Many date back centuries, rooted in folklore and ancient beliefs. People once believed that on All Hallows' Eve, the veil between the living and the dead was thin. Spirits, goblins, and other supernatural beings could wander the earth. To protect themselves, villagers told stories and wore disguises, giving birth to legends of witches, ghosts, and creatures that haunt the night. Can you imagine walking through a foggy village at dusk, hearing whispers of unseen beings, with only a flickering lantern? These fears shaped many iconic Halloween creatures we celebrate today. Witches and their magical lore. Witches are perhaps the most famous Halloween creatures. In medieval Europe, witches were thought to have magical powers and were sometimes blamed for crop failures or illnesses. Many legends say witches could fly on broomsticks, cast spells, or brew potions. The classic image of the pointy hat and broomstick didn't appear until the 15th century, but it has stuck ever since. Fun fact, in some cultures, witches were seen as wise women and healers, not evil figures. Have you ever wondered why witches are so closely tied to Halloween? It's because of the connection to the supernatural and the night of All Hallows' Eve. Ghosts, spirits, and haunting tales ghosts have been part of Halloween lore for centuries. They were believed to be souls unable to move on, roaming the earth on this special night. In Celtic traditions, offerings were left outside to appease spirits. Imagine an ancient village where children and adults leave food, hoping ghosts won't be mischievous. Some ghost stories kept families indoors, while others became tales told by the fire to spark imagination. Weird fact, in Victorian England, Halloween parties included ghost-themed games like telling fortunes from mirrors or candles. Could you handle a candlelit seance? Monsters, goblins, and ghouls. Goblins, ghouls, and other monsters were believed to cause mischief and scare the living. In folklore, these creatures could hide in forests, creep into homes, or play tricks on travelers. Some legends say ghouls would eat corpses, inspiring tales of haunted woods. These stories helped communities explain the unexplainable and entertain audiences. Imagine hearing these legends at night, with shadows moving in flickering candlelight. Another weird fact, some cultures believed ghouls were shapeshifters, turning into animals to spy on people. Would you dare explore a haunted forest after hearing that? Vampires and werewolves. Vampires and werewolves are staples of Halloween horror. Vampire legends originated in Eastern Europe, where it was believed the dead could rise from graves to drink blood. Protective rituals included garlic, holy symbols, staking the heart. Werewolves were humans cursed to transform during a full moon. Both creatures symbolize fear of the unknown and our fascination with the monstrous. Fun fact, in medieval times, villagers performed vampire hunts to protect the community. And did you know some cultures believed drinking water from a grave could summon spirits? Creepy, right? Creatures around the world, Halloween creatures aren't just European. In Mexico, La Llorona is a weeping ghost who haunts rivers and lakes, while in Japan, yurei are spirits that wander at night. Africa and the Caribbean have stories of shapeshifters, shadowy figures, and night spirits. Halloween allows us to celebrate this global tapestry of scary stories, blending cultures and legends. Weird fact, in some parts of the world, people leave shoes instead of candy outside, believing spirits will bless their home. Which spooky tradition would you try in your town? The fun behind the frights Halloween creatures aren't just scary. They're fun, imaginative, perfect for storytelling. Dressing up as witches, vampires, or ghosts lets people step into legends, embrace creativity, share the thrill with friends and family. From haunted houses to costumes, pumpkins to props, creatures make Halloween fun. Small ghost stories can spark imagination in children and adults alike. Fun fact, in some towns, people host creature contests, seeing who can make the scariest monster costume or puppet. Have you ever competed in a spooky costume contest? Final haunt. So next time you see a witch, vampire, or ghost this Halloween, remember the centuries of legends, folklore, and imagination behind them. You're celebrating a tradition full of mystery, storytelling, and creativity. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more infotainment you can run with.